Ja, Wade hier mit der nächsten Möglichkeit vielleicht.
Oh.
Doppel 19. Stark.
Ist das gut.
Starkes Finish.
158. 116, 96, Triple 20, Doppel 18. Die Triple 20 scheint ohnehin nicht das Problem zu sein am heutigen Tage. Und das war der Matchstart und er besorgt Daryl Gurney den ersten Whitewash in einem tollen Match.
Und das mit einer Lockerheit an Bord. Wahnsinn. Also das war...
Pops for Ricky. Turns into tens. Should be able to see plenty of that from the left side of the hockey. Can't hit it. So, will the tops for 6-0.
Double 10 he wants then. Double 5, he's already pinned in this match. And he pins it again for a 6-0 whitewash. Ross Smith, that is 3 games he's played against Ricky Williams in his career. All 3 of them is. Double 14. It is a 6-0 whitewash, and Michael Van Gerwen, a man who came into this with question marks over him, his form and his attitude and his ability to go and return to Euro Tour glory, a circuit that he has dominated over the last few... Because he cannot afford to be broken for a second time here. Decides to split. A half step for Dimitri. And he sails over the top of the... The dart at double.
He's got half the bit right now.
No score.
You're on about here.
Double 14 is pinned, and that is 6-zip. The dream maker, as his dream ended here in Leverkusen by the players' champion Daryl Gurney.
From Boris Koltsov.
Well, that's another missed start at double. And there's another one just to blemish the record ever so slightly, and he's losing his way. He's been exemplary on the doubles all day today in this match, but just opened the door here for Artut, who's now looking at double 16.
20.
Just not sharp enough on those doubles. And he hasn't had a great deal of opportunities, but Koltsov has double 5. It's been a leg to forget, really. But now it's a leg to remember, because it's 6-0 to the Russian. Most of that match, he was absolutely outstanding. He really was flying that Russian.
Hold a throw, but Wilson will feel a lot better if he can just get one leg on the board.
Double 10. Oh, double 7.
Messi.
That is exactly...
Well, Keegan Brown started off with an 11 darter, set the tone very nicely, and he's finished it off very nicely as well with a 13 darter, and that's
required for the fastest player on planet Earth to win it in no time at all. An apology of a celebration from Rapid Ricky Evans.
Humphries looking for a whitewash win, and there it is. Cool hand Luke Humphries, 6-0. He triumphs against Pavel Yerkel. He was just too hot to handle.
Steve Lennon won 6-1 yesterday, but did not pick up another leg in the next round as the #1 in the world cruises through to the final day of action at the Austrian Darts Open.
Round on 8 occasions.
I hate to say it, that's just not good enough.
Titus Karnik did for him in the first round on one day in Barnsley in mid. Flights all over the place for Webster.
Slap those darts out the board in anger.
Well, never really got going that campaign, did it? It would have been a much more manageable target had he really got to grips with that last visit.
Stevens had to reset himself again because the flight came out from
5. And then 1-2-1 in leg 6, and that was a horror show for Darren Webster. Those 8 missed darts at a double, again, may not have really proved telling in the final reckoning, but that is a weekend to forget for the Demolition Man. It's
31. And if Derby can hit one, with one of these two darts, then he does win 6-0, and he has won 6-0, and that is a very, very impressive performance.
That's up shot, at least asked the question. Now Florian Hempel for 6-0. Next door for double 8. And there it is. That is an incredible debut from the German. This man, who was a handball player, started playing darts 2 years ago and has just won last dart. Does he go for the ball? Go on, go for it, Eric. Oh, well. Back to the 10s.
Oh, well, he was close, very close indeed, but ultimately he's wide of the mark, and Nielsen can step in. 2 more darts for a 6-0 victory. Just about inside. And maybe, just maybe, this will be Hall's moment to get this leg on the board. Crowd are playing their part now.
Smile on his face again. Double 5.
Occasion, and he will leave with a smile on his face, but it's a Joe Cullen now looking at tops. He won't want to mess about too much though, because Hop is waiting in the wings on 120.
30. Is he splitting?
Yes, he is.
Oh, not that way.
Awkward.
4.
Very awkward. And he's now got 1 dart at double 12 to round things off with a 13 dart hold of throw. Well, it might be a 15 dart hold of throw in the end. And Matt Top wraps up what looks to be, on paper at least, a procession. It doesn't quite tell the whole story. He was far from his best, but Max Top, you got...
That's not bad, actually. All right. I'll give you that. Will Glenn Dowen give himself this? Double 4. Well, he's generally thinking about busting it there, I think. But he doesn't need to do that, because he ends it with a 15 darter, and Glenn Dowen has smashed the 100 mark in the averages. Look at that. People questioned him when he came over to the PDC. Was he good enough to win titles? He answered that. Now they're saying, can he win on big stages? He's in the process of answering that, and he will answer any question you chuck at him, because this man is world class.
Auftritt, holt sich das 3-0. Später gab es dann die Matchstarts auf der Doppel 12. Gary Anderson und Peter Wright also problemlos in die nächste Runde eingezogen. Und dann waren es die Matchstarts für Michael van Gerven. 82 Punkte Rest, Bullseye Doppel 16. Kein Problem für die Nummer 1 der Welt. Natürlich sind auch sie in diesem Jahr bei den Top-Favoriten mit dazu zu zählen. Sie sind an 4 gesetzt. Mal sehen, was das am Ende werden wird. Und damit sind die Achtelfinals also perfekt. Wir schauen zunächst nochmal.
Zu viel für Chuck Polio.
Ja. Das müsste damit auch eine der besten Averages sein, die wir in diesem Turnier beim World Cup gesehen haben. Doppel 16. Auch
Wahnsinn. Das mit dem ersten Dart. Toller Auftritt, und das scheint ihm auch gut zu tun.
Ja.
Menzo Suljovic, der wollte vielleicht auch sich und womöglich der Konkurrenz zeigen, dass er hier in Topform ist, dass er auch so...
На закрытие, но попал в пятерку. 99 двумя не закрывается. А последний даже мимо мишени маханул Бауэрс. 2 дротика на матч будет у Харриса. Да, и никаких проблем. 4-0, сверхуверенная победа новозеландца. Так даже немного извиняется он перед своим матчевой встречей. Совсем скромно сыграли Харрис и Бауэрс. И как начали Хаупай-Пух и Девон Питерсон. 2 дротика. Но это хороший маркер. Можно от них сыграть, но... Хотелось очень, конечно, новозеландцу попасть, но не получилось. 132. Можно еще закрыть, нужно попасть у тройни. 19 есть. Бул уже для Девона Питерсона. И да, использует он первый дротик, который попал в 20. Питерсон, возможно, будет 2 дротика на матч. Удвоение 20. Хватило одного. 4-0. Уверенная победа Девона. И... как и прогнозировали мы до начала. Центр мишени возвращает должок сама мишень ирландцам. Напомню, вчера в матче против Стива Леннона у булли-боя Майкла Смита было 2 отскока от центра мишени, но Менсур Сулевич довершил. Менсур все он прекрасно понимает. 3 дротика у Вилли О'Коннор более чем достаточно для этого мастера удвоений. Удвоение 4. Удвоение 2.
Да.
Закрывает с 3-й попытки Вилли. И такое впечатление, что все удвоения, которые он не попал в матче против Сулевича, он...
Das war damit die Führung. Und dann checkte er 36 zum 2:0. Hat jetzt die 128 da stehen. Und auch diese 128 kann er abräumen. Zweimal die Triple 18 für die Doppel 10 zum 3:0 für Irland gegen Michael van Gerven und Jermaine Vatimena. Der Titelverteidiger stand kurz vor dem Aus. Ist Willie O'Connor jetzt also mit der Chance, tatsächlich Irland in das Finale zu bringen. Doppel 20. Der erste noch ziemlich weit drüber, der zweite drin. Und die nächste Überraschung gelingt ihnen. Van Gerven zeigt sich als fairer Verlierer, als Gratulant der Iren, die damit also zum ersten Mal in der... 3:0 inzwischen die Führung der Schotten. 56-16 für Tops. Der Matchstart für Gary Anderson zum 4:0. Also ein Whitewash ins Gesicht von...
Let alone a combination checkout. To avoid the whitewash.
75.
No. And I'll be honest, Toivo Havarainen made his Eurotour debut this afternoon. I thought Kim Viljanen would get more legs than he did because he was legless. Kim Viljanen is legless. 6-0. Martin Schindler wins him what to do because here he can win the game. But he could have made this slightly easier for himself. 2 at double 16 for a whitewash. And the Swede does indeed seal a 6-0 win. Dennis Nielsen flexes his muscles and powers into the second round where James Wade awaits. Spell has put in a very decent display, and I think he'd go for this if he gets a chance. He did.
Well, that's the second match where we've seen a 170 missed to win the match, although the 170 was hit really by Danny Noppert, who had already reeled in the big fish earlier on, and what a way to leave the stage that could be. Is it the end? It is the end. Keegan Brown can book the B&B. He could well be heading to Blackpool still. Go your way in some style. Favoured by fortune. But a very professional display, and the 4th whitewash win of this Czech Darts Open goes to William.
Come on, Kevin, we want you to hit this. Good lane, just a bit more south. And that was so close. He won't get another chance. No, he will not. The machine gun wraps that up in double quick time. Kevin Garcia has had a nightmare at getting his darts to stick in.
Dominant display from Corey Cadby. Had trouble staying on his feet, but ended up with all 6 legs and moves through to the second round of the Czech Darts Open. Vessel Nyman will look to learn the lessons from that defeat, but Corey Cadby... 5 darts missed at the outer ring. Henderson inadvertently hit double top. That's left him on double 10. He doesn't seem to know where it is.
Not sure he's any the wiser after against the gentle. That has not improved tonight. Last start again for Mensur. Of course it is. A 6-0 whitewash as Mensur Suljevic. He doesn't play by your rules. The seeds might have been tumbling all night, but Mensur cruises on through. Incredible achievement if you do manage to do it in your first year on the tour. But Yoza has been doing this over and over again. 100 averages. You will see this man at Blackpool at some point. He is too good not to be. And surely Jamie Hughes, as he sweeps aside Adrian Lewis.
Here for Gates to avoid the whitewash. He should get at least 1 dart and a double.
Double 16. Oh, just on the wire.
Robbie 20.
Can't see him getting another chance. There we have it. Rob Cross with an average of 101 is through to the quarterfinals. Not Mother Gates' day here in Las Vegas. But he
require 148.
2 treble 20s. He's got one of them. Double 14. 8-0. James Wade has destroyed the Players' Champion Daryl Gurney. He just had nothing to offer on the night. The machine goes through to the semi.
Und war tatsächlich drauf und dran, einen Whitewash zu schaffen, einen zu-0-Erfolg. Joe Cullen hier mit so vielen Möglichkeiten auch auf Doppel. Es ging nichts beim Weltranglisten Fehlversuch und es war kaum zu ertragen für den Zuschauer und natürlich allen voran für den Rockstar selbst, für Joe Cullen, auch auf der Doppel 4 gegen Nicht. Noch das 9:0 und hatte dann die Gelegenheit, das Match zuzumachen bei 80 Punkten Rest. Jetzt ist es der Matchstart auf der Doppel 20 und es ist einer von über 10 Whitewashes in der Geschichte dieses Turniers. Ian White konnte sich selbst kaum...
Well, just because he can. I think that's the answer to Michael Van Gerwen. A 6-0 whitewash for Ben Robb. Almost certainly the last dart he'll throw. A World Series whitewash in Brisbane as Simon Whitlock demolishes his Australian World Cup partner. Kyle Anderson cannot quite believe what's just happened. A desperate shake of the head from Anderson. For Simon Whitlock, job done. 102 average.
99. Very require 4.
2 match darts already for Anderson. Well, they got there in the end. A Wright smile, but
Maybe require 80.
Well, pressure on Wright. 2 at double 10.
60. Michael, you require 81.
And this could be it. Bullseye. And it is it, as Michael Van Gerwen wrapped it up. 8-0. A terrific performance from Van Gerwen in the end. Peter Wright won the Melbourne Darts Masters title 12 months ago, but it just wasn't at the races.
In the leg now, and Michael plays the game sometimes, or most of the time, to try and bagel you, and he's got that exact chance now at 112 to send Ricky home with no legs in the quarterfinals.
Well, the number of poor visits Michael Van Gerwen has had in this game, you can probably count on one hand. And in the number of legs that Ricky Evans has won in this game, you can count on no hands, because Michael Van Gerwen has battered his way through to the semi-finals of the Austrian Darts Championship. He is on a winning run, having
flamboyant style. It might not be finished yet. Wait for the cheer if this goes in.
Oh, wrong one.
No score.
Unbelievable. And Rob Cross is going to limp across the line after coming out like a greyhound after a Red Bull.
Is he going to limp across the line right now? Double 4 says yes, he is. Rob Cross in the end completes a whitewash win, though Vader had chances to avoid that fate towards the back end of the match. But Rob Cross, the Watty. Now Ole's at the wheel.
Oh, hello. Wow.
I think he's kind of taking his eye off the road for a moment there.
Well, did he not want to go 14 and bull, or did he just not fancy it?
I mean, he is on a big finish, his opponent. 72. And it's not like he's been in doubles nearly every time he's gone for them either.
Bold, Ole.
Require 36.
So this has been a remarkable performance from this man. As close to, as perfect a debut display as you are going to get. Davy Van Barlen whitewashing Ollie Lookow. Look at that, an average of 103.6.
2 darts at tops for a clean sweep. Here's the youngster Harry Ward. And converts with his first opportunity. What a performance for Mensur Suljovic. 101 average. He never gave the youngster a chance. And he advances to tomorrow afternoon's last 16
where he'll meet the winner of our final match of the evening between Peter Wright and Richie Edhouse.
Well, he called his best visit of the match there, Joe Cullen. Will it be his last visit of the match? Because Rob Cross will take his time, fire, and hits double 16, and hits Joe Cullen hard in this last 16 match. A 6-0 drubbing for the world number 2 over last weekend's Euro 2 and
Performance of Adrian Lewis has just not been good enough. And Peter Wright with 3 darts at double 8 for a whitewash victory, and he hits it on his first opportunity.
Peter Wright.
A 6-0 victory over the former 2-time world champion with a 100 average. Peter Wright marches into the semi-finals. And
39.
And he's left himself an opportunity, but Price on tops with 3 darts in hand. You would suspect it should be mission accomplished, and it is. Gerwyn Price once again gets the better of David Francis here in Gibraltar, and once again it's by a 6-0 scoreline, an emphatic way to round things off.
I think you put him off there. They go double-double here. Double 18 for tops.
76.
Well, his first dart at a double. Unlucky.
Oh, what a performance from Johnny Clayton. What a performance. The Welshman, with an average of 111.33, has embarrassed the defending European champion of the opening night here in Göttingen. James Wade only had 1 dart.
Von nutzen konnte, und so war Nathan Aspinall insgesamt schon auch der bessere Mann, und es war ein Whitewash, den Aspinall da Martin Schindler verpasste, auch wenn er hier diese Matchstarts ausließ, nur hinten raus so ein paar Schwierigkeiten für Aspinall. Am Ende traf er die Doppel-2, war sein 5-0-Sieg für den Mann, der ja auch schon... Und es war eine Einbahnstraße, es ging alles nur in eine Richtung, nämlich in die des Daryl Gurney, der hier auch dann 62 Punkte checken kann. Ein glattes 5-0, der zweite Whitewash. Aspinall oder Glenn Durrant. Nathan Aspinall, die aktuelle 12 der Welt, der UK Open Champion, gegen Durrant, der ja in diesem Jahr zum ersten Mal bei der PDC unterwegs ist, der ein so tolles Jahr gespielt hat, aber hier in Wolverhampton bislang kein gutes Turnier hinlegte. Er checkt die 100 zweimal über Tops, geht mit 2-0 in Führung, und Aspinall spielte sein mit Abstand schlechtestes Match bei diesem Turnier. Große Probleme, Begegnung auch entschieden, dann die Matchstarts auf der Doppel 8. Also dass Durrant hier durchkommt und sich für das Achtelfinale qualifiziert, ich glaube, da ist er selbst einfach nur heilfroh drüber. Doppel 4, der ist drin, und damit ist Durrant also im Achtelfinale mit dabei. Morgen erleben wir noch den letzten Gruppen.
They're going to go treble 18 probably. It gives him the option of 12 or 20. That leaves double 16.
38. Go when you require
Could
76.
be all over here. 56 remaining. 16 leaves tops. And goodbye Keegan Brown. One-sided match, utterly one-sided. And Gerwyn Price under no sort of 6-0. And he gets it. Easy victory. John Henderson in the next round. Felt a bit sorry for James Wilson, just didn't happen today.